Hey guys, what's up? Johnny Kinswater here with Concert Addiction, and it must be tour announcement week or some shit, because it seems like we've had a couple of them drop. So I'm going to make a couple videos. I'm shooting them back to back, talking about just two that have been announced. I know there's been a couple others announced, so I'm just talking about a couple of the ones that I want to talk about. So, but if you check out the Facebook page, which I'll also plug at the end, we post all the tours that are announced. So if I'm not talking about one of the tours you're interested in here, make sure to check out my Facebook page, because I'm sure it's posted on there, because I'm usually pretty good about not missing any announcements and stuff. But, so the first one I'm going to get to is talking about a band that I've only seen once, but I fell in love with them the first time I saw them. It was at Riot Fest in 2014, and yeah, pretty much been a listener ever since, and that would be A Day to Remember, and they are going to be celebrating their 15 years as a band next year, and so they're going to celebrate that in an awesome way with a really kick-ass tour, and they're bringing along a lot of people with them. So I'll read the statement they put out on their social media and their Facebook. It says, 2018 marks 15 years of ADTR, so we're celebrating with some help from Papa Roach, yeah, Falling in Reverse, and The Devil Wears Prada. We'll be playing our favorite songs from our full catalog, so you won't want to miss it. A limited number of commemorative pit packages are on sale now at adtr.com before the general on sale this Friday. So the tickets go on sale for this upcoming tour this Friday, and the tour is going to run from February, I believe, all the way until the end of March, and they've got quite a bit of dates packed down in there, touring on a pretty massive scale. They're not coming anywhere close to me, unfortunately, even though in the coming weeks, 2 weeks, I'll actually have a recap review video of Papa Roach, because I wanted to see them on the 9th, I believe. Anyways, they're one of my favorite groups, so can't wait to see them, and it would be really awesome to see A Day to Remember with them. One thing I did find that was interesting was the Papa Roach opening up for A Day to Remember. If anything, I'd assume that it would have been like a co-headlining gig. Nothing against A Day to Remember at all. It's just the last couple times A Day to Remember has been through my area, which is the northern Colorado, southern Wyoming kind of area, Denver, Cheyenne, Fort Collins, Loveland, that kind of area. Typically, when A Day to Remember has come by in the past couple of years, they've been as support. They opened for Blink-182, and then they played earlier on the bill. They weren't a headline for the High Elevation Rock Festival this past year. Papa Roach, on the other hand, last couple times they've come through, it's either been on a co-headlining gig when they were in Colorado Springs with a Five Finger Death Punch, or headlining themselves, like what I'm going to go see next week, as, you know, by themselves. I mean, obviously they're going to have support. Falling in Reverse is actually going to be with them too, and I'm really looking forward to that show. But it is kind of interesting to me that Papa Roach is not listed as a co-headliner, but as support, and that's pretty cool to me, actually. It reminds me, I'm going to talk about Country World for a second here, but it was when I went to see Brantley Gilbert a couple years ago, and Justin Moore was opening up for Brantley Gilbert. Justin Moore obviously has been around a lot longer and probably has more hits than Brantley Gilbert, but he opened up for him because they're buddies. He's doing him a favor. It was a big tour, stuff like that, and Brantley Gilbert at the time was more popular. So even though Justin Moore had accomplished more, so to speak, he still did his buddy a favor, I guess, and it might be the same kind of thing here. I'm not entirely sure, but the whole bill for this tour is stacked with Falling in Reverse, Papa Roach, and who else did I say was on this? Oh yeah, The Devil Wears Prada. So it's going to be a fun show no matter what. They do have this pit thing on sale that sounds cool, what I mentioned before, the limited edition commemorative pit packages. They only have a couple of them available per show, but it's going to include a general admission pit ticket, early entry to the venue, a poster, a t-shirt, a pin, and a printed toilet paper roll. Never seen that before, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll post a link in the description below. Check out the tour dates and things like that. See if these guys are coming anywhere near you, and if they are, I recommend checking it out, because like I said, I've seen A Day to Remember before, and it was an awesome show. So I did see him at Riot Fest, so the show might be a little different than what they performed for me. But anyways, it'll still be cool, I'm sure. So that's going to do it for this one. Like I said, I'll have another video up shortly. There was another tour announced today Or, yeah, it was announced today. This tour was actually announced yesterday. But there was another one announced today that I'm going to make a video about. And if you like country music, make sure to check that one out too. Until then, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, and check out my Facebook page and my website, facebook.com/concertaddiction and concertaddiction.com. Never miss anything in the world of live music. Have a couple recaps up on this channel now for like Granger Smith and Dan and Shay and Trans-Siberian Orchestra. And as I said before, there's going to be a couple coming up. In the coming weeks, I'm going to be seeing Joe Nichols, Tucker Bethard, what's that other guy's name? Scotty McCreery at a Christmas St. Jude concert. And then I'm going to be seeing the Foo Fighters, Papa Roach, and Kane Brown, amongst a couple others. So, going to be a pretty busy schedule coming up. I can't wait to get those videos out to you. And until then, thanks for watching. Bye.